turn this into this. Hello everyone, I'm Hayward, head baker here at The Big Bakes, and today I've got a really fun one for you, this giant ice lolly cake. For this bake, we're starting with a tray bake, which we're going to cut in half down the middle to give us 2 layers like so. So whilst these cool down, we're going to get started on our jam. So any larger bits of fruit, you can just break down with the back of your spatula. Now we're going to go in with our caster sugar and corn flour mix. So the caster sugar is obviously the sweetener, and then the corn flour is a sort of a cheats way to thicken it. So when I do this with the back of my spatula and it leaves a line, then it's done. So our jam is ready now, so we're going to pour it onto our plate to cool down. This is the consistency that you're looking for. So I'm going to start by taking off these top edges. This will help us get our rounded shape. So now that we've done that very sort of rudimentary stage, we're going to go in and carve just to soften that edge. What we're trying to achieve is a curved top of the ice lolly. Okay, so now it's time to fill our cake. So we're going to start by deassembling it. So gently lift off your top layer, just like so. Got some buttercream that we made earlier, and we're going to apply a thin layer. Now what I'm going to do is pipe a dam around the outside, and this will stop the jam from squelching out the edge. So now we're going to add in our lovely homemade jam from earlier. And then use your palette knife just to spread the jam. And now place your top layer on, making sure it's even. So now I'm going to go in with a crumb coat all over the cake, just a nice thin layer of buttercream. This part doesn't need to be perfect because the whole thing is being covered with fondant, but we just want to give ourselves a smooth-ish foundation. Okay, so once your cake is crumb coated, you're going to chill it. Rolled out our orange fondant. What we are going to do now is drape this onto our cake. I've just got it out of the fridge so it's firm to the touch now. Let's go. What we are going to do to apply our fondant is called the paneling method, and that's an application in 2 steps. So I'm going to start by applying the base piece of fondant just here. So we've done our paneling on the base part now. We're just going to apply the main part of fondant to the top. So to do that, I've rolled out a large enough piece of fondant to about 1/2 centimetre thickness, and we are going to pick it up and drape it onto our cake. Okay, so once your fondant is on there, it's nice and adhered to all of our sides. We've got no crinkles or pleats. We're going to go around with a paring knife and we're just going to trim it down to size, like so. Get rid of this excess fondant. So now we're going to go on with our drip that we're making out of fondant. So we're going to do a nice squiggly drip, and then we're going to make some giant sprinkles. We're going to make the stick for our ice lolly. To start with, I've just got some fondant that I've dyed this sort of pale brown colour. To achieve that, I used a bit of yellow and brown mixed in with white fondant. The assembly, where we're going to bring it all together. So there you have it, our finished giant ice lolly cakes. Really fun, really creative. You can change the design, you can make your favourite ice lollies, you can really have fun with this one. This is a fantastic one that I made earlier. You can even do a little bite out of it. That's quite a creative touch. Subscribe for more recipes, tips and baking joy.